All right, Legend of Zelda Randomizer fans, we have another edition of the weekly. Joined with me, we have Leslie Pro.
Good evening, everybody. Happy New Year.
All right, we are,
We wrap up Champion's Choice tonight.
yes, sir. Week 5, Champion's Choice. We've gone through 4 weeks since of slogging through Pandemonium flag sets, each week modified by the winner. What do we have tonight, Leslie?
So this, like it was said, it started with Pandemonium Flags. So what we changed up is week 2, we added Mixed and Shapes dungeons to the mix. Week 3, replaced White Sword Master Sword with +2 bomb upgrades. Last week was random hints, and this week the dungeon numbers are hidden. However, not all hope is lost on that one as we're underway. The color palette is the same, so you might be able to tell what dungeon you're in based off of that.
Starting off at the vanilla start screen, we run into some wonderful door pairs. We looking like some very vanilla type hints so far.
That's the second week in a row that the hints rolled vanilla. Because even in mixed hints, you've never seen, I've honestly never seen a vanilla hint or a vanilla door repair. Oh, nope, it is vanilla. And speaking of vanilla, those bomb prices awfully vanilla. And it looks like Fury found level, if I had to go by that color palette, I'm going to say level 1.
That is indeed level 1's color palette. And we still have some random dungeon types, including shapes, are a possibility. Looking a little vanilla there, though, for first quest.
I don't think so, because first quest would have had
Oh,
would
yeah,
have been
right.
shaped like an eagle. That's either a shapes or a second quest.
Yeah. I was looking at the first just 2 rooms, and I was wrong. Alright, Death Armo screen takes Fury out. Ladder block to that heart in level 1.
That heart splatter blocked, and with a troll dorm or 2 on the workaround, that is an up and A our runners will have to return. And Chad is thinking second quest 1, which is also possible.
Well,
We'll have to come back to it later. Oh boy,
just
that screen with the Armos looks nasty as it's got Lionels, and we got another dungeon.
level 2 looking like it.
But again, we're not going to get too far because we need a sword or a key.
$33 on the mid secret. Can always appreciate that. Not rolling super low.
Yeah, I rolled above the vanilla 30 and the median of 32.5. So we'll say it's above.
Ooh.
And Fury utilizing the screen scrolls to get to the wood sword. Not utilizing screen scrolls would make that a tough screen to get to. And speaking of tough to get to, the armor spot is on the vanilla tile, and it is the raft.
Opens up a couple locations.
Only opens up 2, but they could be 2 very helpful. And we got another dungeon on Chestjerk's side. This appears to be 3, and if second quest, I don't think this is. This could be a shapes variant. If it's 3.
The monsters aren't shuffled either, but we got a ladder.
Yeah, that is a massive find for Chestjerk because that is going to allow him to cross over to not only get the Coast Heart. Yes, that's vanilla. However, it could come in very handy for getting one of the bomb upgrades. Bogey got a bomb drop.
Fury purchasing a candle
Lamu
for
got
44.
Fury just got a candle.
44, quite cheap.
Any roads have been found. This first one, that's a Lionel's Den, so I think Bogey is just gonna go back to. Oh, Slamu gets the ladder. He's just gonna go back to the first one and take another any road. Or Fury's just gonna keep right on walking past it. Slamu continuing on in this mystery dungeon. And it's definitely a 3, but it's probably a Shapes dungeon. Oh look, a free key. They do exist. CJ's got a sword. And
You're
Fury
finding
finds
level
the
5.
dungeon.
It could be, with if it is second quest dungeons on the first half, it could be that we got a couple of the dungeons mixed up here, because they do flip the colors and on the pairs.
That is possible, but does that also flip the Triforce pieces on the pause screen?
It would absolutely. If it is second quest, it will flip them on the Triforce screen.
And Fury takes down a 2-headed Gleeok. Doesn't get anything to drop, and without a key, nope, checks for walk through wall, no dice there. CJ checking the any roads. Well, one of them's in the Lost Hills, so that takes care of having to go all the way up that location. And with Oasis has called out a max small secret of 20. You love to see that.
Yeah, get a lot of money. We can get some bomb upgrades if we find them. Might have to buy some arrows.
That is true. Could have a crazy scenario in which a Goma blocks the silvers. And I mean not a block that you can work around, but a hard block. But speaking of CJ taking a death in the overworld back to start. Now, that bomb upgrade, well, hold off on that bomb upgrade thought, because our large secret is 130. This is a big money seed, and Laws would love it!
Oh yeah, definitely lots of cash. Makes you wish for a little rupee speed, huh?
Indeed. So, the East Coast draft spot didn't have anything of consequence. And that's a death in the overworld for Big Slamu. And I believe that was a candle purchase. Well, actually, Bogey's going for a double purchase here. Blue candle and wood arrows.
Both on the cheap.
And CJ picking up the mid at vanilla level 1. Whoa! Fury gets a second large secret, but the unfortunate thing there is he went over the max, so some of that money was left on the table. So the new flag edit, for those who missed it, hidden dungeon numbers. Color palettes are the same. However, the fact that it could be either second quest or shapes dungeons could throw us off our game in terms of figuring out what's what. And that was a door repair on the East Coast raft spot to the tune of 23 rupees. Ouch!
Oh no. Coast Heart is vanilla because that flag is not changed, not shuffled.
Yeah, not shuffled, and Big Slamu taking advantage of it, picking it up, which at a great time too, half a heart.
Rocks falling.
Now Bogey's getting back in the money. Fury's just trying to find a shop, hopefully with one that he hopes is a blue ring, because then he'd just be able to put a ring on it easy. Or you can be like Chess Jerk and just put a ring on it right now. Which means if Fury does buy that ring and goes into whatever dungeon CJ's in, gonna be upgrading to red after buying blue because the game knows. Now CJ trying to be careful with these bubbles, which makes sense because they're definitely red.
Yeah, the red-blue bubbles is a definite indication of second quest dungeons.
Slamu grabbing a candle. And Fury finding the letter. I don't know about that, Chief. Those bombs look to be the regular price to me. And Slamu takes full advantage. I believe it was Bogey that got arrows. And since hitting the max money amount, Fury has hit not one, not two, but 3 door repairs. That hint of secret is in tree at dead end, that's a vanilla hint. Let's see how CJ tackles this mystery dungeon. Got a clock, which really helps him battling gorillas. And hearts aren't shuffled at all, and we get a rather grayish looking level on Big Slamu's side. This might be first quest 8, if I had to guess. But it could be second. Oh, we might be waiting on finding out what that is for a bit, because that is a disgusting room.
There's a blue ring purchase for Fury SK at 233. But yeah, with the second quest dungeons, I think our ladder's actually in level 2, and that would put that blue dungeon being level 3.
Well, Fury doing as the pirouette, and that wall opening up pretty much confirms that yes, it is. And he has no intention of taking on that blue dark nut room, which I do not blame him for whatsoever, because that room is nasty. Nice block clip. And yeah, he's gonna pick it up. It's his favorite, the bloomerang.
Boomerang's always a great utility item because they can stun those enemies, and occasionally if he can kill things at their 0 HP.
I don't know why Fury threw the candle fire there. I think he meant to drop a bomb. Unfortunately, it doesn't pay off, and that hint, 10th enemy has the bomb, confirms this is level 8. I think it is safe to assume that we have first quest 7 through 9, so we are getting the full skull in level 9 and 33 rooms of Schadenfreude in level 7. Fury gonna try and switch out that pulse voice for something else. Doesn't switch. Gonna have to deal with it.
That means the magical boomerang in level 8. And that red ring is going to be either level 5 or level 6. They both have a brown palette. One's much darker than the other, though. Sometimes hard to tell with the variation, the emulator versus the CRT screens for these people.
Fury clears the room, gets a bomb drop from the room. Can't go through the key door, though. Not in position to command a key. Is going to have to be cautious, though.
We're definitely looking at a second quest 1 through 6.
Yeah, based off that room that Big Slamoo was in, yeah. And a bomb upgrade, which is 100 for 4 this time. Gee, something about that seems familiar.
Also, the fact that we had red and blue bubbles, we have a second quest dungeon because the second quest monsters are not turned on. And we'll have some walkthrough walls.
Someone tell me where Chester got that red candle? I think it was in the dungeon that he's in. Well, Big Slamoo sees a dig dogger and is like, nope.
If you got here, it's level 1. Level 1 still having a floor item.
And an Aqua Mentis. Hey, there's the Triforce, but CJ is not ready for it just yet. And Bogey doesn't know it yet, but he's in first quest 8. Which is where Fury finds himself.
And Chester picking up the Triforce, level 1. Let's go.
I'm pretty sure Fury's going to be getting tired of these bunny rooms. I know I would be. Meanwhile, Bogey passes on the Bloomerang while Bogey walks into Candlefire. You hate to see that.
You think that we had a sprite shuffle given the number of people trying to burn down walls.
And Fury goes up to 5 hearts. CJ at a Triforce room passes on it. That's a death for Bogey.
Candle Row with a level for Fury. This lovely bright palette looks like level 4.
Which, if that is level 4, then its second quest, then it would be a total of not 1, but 2 items.
Actually, I think it with the blue water, it's actually going to be a level 7. No, wait. Yeah, level 7.
And that would make Fury both key and ladder blocked at this juncture. But he does get the bomb to go off through doing a block clip onto the river. And Chest Jerk has found the wand. That is going to be extremely helpful because without a white sword or magical sword upgrade, this is basically the bread and butter of your offense. And that map that CJ picks up confirms second quest dungeons 1 through 6. We already know first quest dungeons are 7 through 9. Shapes gets the night off.
So, wand in level 3.
And that's a great find for CJ, as he also gets the Triforce out of level 3. Because, like I said, that's the only way his offense is going to go up. Fury, on the other hand, finds a Chevy room. That is a ladder block. And that's a bait block.
Vanilla's level 7, so...
Yep. But we got super ropes in 7. I think this is because the second quest dungeons are 1 through 6.
Say that one more time?
I have a feeling that the super ropes that we just saw are a result of second quest 1 through 6.
Right, yeah, if you have second quest dungeons in the mix, it turns on second quest monsters for the whole seed.
So Stalfos are firing sword beams. Watch out, those things hurt.
2 hearts apiece without a ring. But Fury has one, so... Secret in the tip of the nose. Such vanilla. It's again. Chest Jerk finds the white sword upgrade replaced by a 2-bomb upgrade.
And that is right next to a dungeon, which I think is 7. No, CJ got the 1 out of 3.
This is going to be level 2.
Or 2.
Yeah, CJ's in level 2 right now.
Yeah, between first and second quest dungeons, 1 and 2 swap roles between the 2 quests, whereas in first quest, level 1 has the staircase item and level 2 doesn't. In this case, it's level 1 with the floor item.
Actually, it's switching level 2 and 3, because 3 has the floor dropped instead of 2.
So it's not 1. Okay, I'm getting...
Yeah, one. If you look at the Triforce difference between the first quest and second quest, 1 and 6 actually don't change position because they're not doing the inverse lag bit. 2 and 3 swap, 4 and 5 swap, and then 7 and 8 swap.
So those swap on the overlays. Well, second quest dungeons, level 4 is going to be the dungeon worth digging out. Although the D takes a while, it's the shape of the dungeon, folks. There's 2 basement items.
Yeah, that's the other. The staircase in level 1 does get shifted over to level 4, which doesn't really fit with the palette and the Triforce location swaps. Yeah, that's been a little light on the Triforce pickup so far. We've had a few ladder blocks here and there, and only a couple runners got the ladder.
Yeah, ladder was in level 2. Bogey not taking the transport staircase just yet. Fury buying the bait, not chancing that bait block whatsoever. And that manhandler is watching over a key. I think Bogey's going to take a run at it.
And while Big Slamu does have a ladder, because it's pretty easy to get to in that dungeon, he does not have a sword yet. Over by the next to the Armo screen. The power bracelet Armo screen.
Looks to be the waterfall for Slamu. It's up to 7 hearts without a sword. That's solid. And the bomb upgrade that Slamu found was the one for the magical sword. That one will take 10 to 14 hearts. We're seeing some very good. Yeah, we're also seeing some very good overworld combat from him.
Yeah, we're vanilla on the sword upgrade hearts.
So it'll be 12. So Slamu's gonna walk all the way up the Lost Hills only to find, hello, any roads. Fury goes for an up A save. Bogey goes down in level 8. And there's the third Triforce for Chest Jerk.
I'll give Chester an A for that Triforce. Being level 2.
Yeah, I see what you did there.
Big Slamu picking up his raft from the Armos. And looky here. It's a sword!
Almost 25 minutes in, but Big Slamu has made some great exploration strides and shown some very good combat despite not having a sword. Now that he has a sword, business is about to pick up.
A sword and a ladder.
Oh, and Happy New Year, TGE.
Fury SK picking up his bomb upgrade for not having a white sword.
Fury's gonna wish he found this level 2 sooner, because this is where the ladder is. And CJ's teeing off on a 4-headed Gleeok.
Big Slamu picking up a blue ring of his own. Diving into level 8 now.
Nice work on the Gleeok by CJ. There's the ladder for Fury, and no, he didn't light it on fire this time.
It's not quite late enough for that. CJ also refusing the magical boomerang.
Yep, so far Fury SK the only one to pick up the boomerang. Scrap metal, or as TGE likes to call it, the inferior model. But I am not surprised by that, because that is what Fury does. He always goes for the boomerang. Personally, I prefer Lord Banana myself, because at least if you miss with that, you don't generate a lot of lag. And as someone who speedruns games where lag is bad, yeah, don't want lag. Oh shoot. And Big Slamu has found the bow. Trying to work out what dungeon it was. I believe
it was either 5 or 6. The red ring for the red ring. This is level 7 that Big Slamu just got the bow out of.
Wow, the sabermetrics play paying off big for Slamu.
Bogey getting his Triforce out of level 3.
And now Bogey is on the board.
Look at that lovely little line map.
So now how is Fury going to deal with this? Does he respawn the room, or hope they get close enough to... Oh, I see. Throw the blue candle fire out. Okay, now you just wait for this one to... Ah, clever with the partial block clip, then the boomerang to finish it off.
And this is why you pick up a boomerang, in my opinion. Doesn't matter which color it be.
Fair point. Not even gonna try to debate that one.
I mean, in a later position, such as like CJ's got a wand right now, I mean, you have that repeatable distance firepower now.
As well as extra firepower that if you stack on with a well-timed sword swing, you're doing damage that's on par with the magical sword against everything except Wizrobes, which makes that really, really powerful. Well, Ganon too, but I'm talking regular enemies.
Holy, Chest Jerk has 13 keys.
Good gravy. And there's the Triforce for level 8. He doesn't want it yet. But he might not want to be in that room with that Gleeok, just saying. And Bogey's got the White Sword Bomb upgrade. Hey, at this point, he just might find any key because the game knows. Does a block clip to avoid the Goma block. No dice.
Big Slimo picking up Triforce out of level 7, taking out those stealth Dodongos.
And CJ is grabbing the Triforce out of level 8, going right back in.
Yeah, he's got one more item to find. And he doesn't know the truth, but he'd rather dig level 8 than level 7.
I mean, to be fair, levels 8 could also have the silver arrows, potentially. Or it could also have the power bracelet, which would also be helpful for 4 overworld spots. Could a dungeon be on one of those overworld spots? Potentially, I don't know. We'll wait and see. And Bogey now has the ladder, so all 4 of our runners on Restream have the ladder. And it's the book as the other item in level 8. Since all that creates is one fire, it doesn't serve as an atlas or anything like that, it's gonna get left behind.
Especially having the wand already.
There's the Triforce attitude for Fury. Yeah, Wand and Wood Sword beating up on the Pulse voice like it's magical sword. I love to see that. Especially since you're not going to find anything better than Wood Sword in this seed. And now CJ is in level 7. He doesn't know it yet, but he has to dig this level out. And it's worth noting that level 9 doesn't have any important items in it outside of the silver arrows because, well, vanilla game, that's where they are.
And there's the visual cue for the red candle in level 1 for Big Slamoo. And an arrow purchase by Fury SK.
Which Which makes sense because we know the bow is in 7 now. I believe it was Big Slamoo that picked it up? Question mark?
Yes, he did.
Yeah, will he dig is the big question here. Because unfortunately, if he gets the Triforce and bails, that's going to come back to haunt him big time. And that's not something you want to see as a viewer, or even as a fellow runner for that matter. Well, he found the dungeon heart. I mean, because it's just you gotta have heart.
Brings him up to 9, along with Big Slamoo. Oh, Fury misses on a smoke out.
Dodongos be trolly like that. Got him that time. Ooh, shoot for bogey, and that key is in a bad spot.
Level 1
Slamoo
Triforce.
has the Triforce.
And Fury SK picked up his red candle. Second Triforce for Big Slamoo.
Which I believe that was level 2, if I were to guess. Nice quick work by CJ of the Dodongo room.
And CJ's passing that Triforce and gonna start digging some more.
This might be a Rick 6 of poking additional rooms before leaving.
Although with his Triforce count, you might be thinking that there are a limited number of places to go still.
True that. That room is dig dogger blocked if there's a staircase. Which reminds me, we have not found the recorder yet.
And with the red ring already found and a level, we are running out of locations for important items as Big Slamoo picks up Triforce in level 3.
And Slamoo goes right back in. I like this play because while the wand isn't progression per se, it is the only offense upgrade that our runners are going to get in terms of a sword plus a projectile weapon. Definitely worth it. I do believe CJ is re-clearing the Triforce room, so yeah, he's grabbing the Triforce out of 7. Does he go back in though? And that's Triforce out of 1 for Fury. CJ going right back in.
Level 1 Triforce for Fury, level 7 for Chest Jerk. Bogey's got at least one Triforce. Okay, we got one mark there. He might have some more. We might miss that.
Yep, because to err is human.
But yeah, he although he was hindered by a later ladder.
And CJ is taking an alternate path. Going into a rupee boss room, getting a small key. No, in the jawline, I think. Oh, he's still going. I mean, sometimes, Malchior, you gotta go against your normal strategies in order to win.
Bogey picking up that Triforce out of level 2. Fury finding it on the ground at level 3. Gonna keep on searching.
Now, one thing I do wonder with this flag set of having second quests 1 through 6, does that turn on the second quest rooms for the whole seed or just those dungeons?
I think it's just those dungeons for the rooms.
Okay, so it's not like Consternation where that flag is on for the entire time.
Yeah, but because of the way the monsters are, it's gonna be either on or off.
No in between. Good to know.
If you're picking up that wand in level 3,
That's the real prize out of 3 right there.
bait block not required today in level 3.
That's nice. It's a rarity you have a seed where the bait block is not required in Second Quest 3, because typically it is. And there it is, Chest Jerk has the bow. A full clear of 7, but it was worth it. Worth it. I cut myself off there. Oops.
Yeah, Big Slimo picking up the White Sword bomb upgrade. I missed it, but he picked up a purchasable bomb upgrade in one of the levels as well, having 14 bomb capacity.
That's a good number.
And Chest Jerk picking up arrows, so bow enabled. Pole's Voice and Goma's Beware.
Yeah, this isn't like the Famicom version where you shot into a controller to defeat Pole's Voice. You actually have to attack them.
Everybody's favorite Spiny. Just guarding the outside of a diamond staircase. Meanwhile, Bogey picking up his Triforce out of level 1. Going back in.
Chat pointing out that Second Quest 4 is still somewhere out there.
I think we saw it before because I saw the red the red lava type moats at one point, but I don't think anybody's stayed in there very long.
Yeah, it's not a... They might have found it super early before Sword, or they got key locked out. Which right now for Chest Jerk keys would not be a problem because of having 11 keys as Fury picks up the bow. And CJ's been hit with the bubble curse, so he's going to want to find a blue bubble. Oh, this room's got it. Oh, but it's Uncle Wizzy's clubhouse. Yikes.
I think what CJ's in right now is level 5. And I want to say that might have been where the red ring was, but I can't recall now. But the red ring was definitely out of 5 or 6.
Yeah, we got it down to those 2 dungeons, folks.
But I think with the exploration I just saw on CJ's map earlier, it probably is 5. All of our runners, very healthy night considering that there's no heart shuffle.
Yeah, 11 hearts now for Big Slamoo, and our other 3 runners are at 9.
Wonder how many of them are thinking, yeah, I would like to have more bombs, and I'm willing to go up to 12 hearts to get it.
Quick bomb refill for CJ.
Fury in the Triforce room.
And that gets him to 4. And CJ has found the potion letter, aka the paper, while Bogey has found a bomb upgrade, but he's going to want to try and get his money's worth. Doesn't happen, so he just picks it up.
We got confirmation that the red ring was indeed in 5. That was the way I was leaning on that, but...
Alrighty. And Slamu's got the Triforce out of 2. Fury has found his way back into this level 8 with all these blue dark nuts, which definitely not a fan.
DJ picking up that Coast Heart. And 51 for some Coke. It was 30 or 30 something for Pepsi.
Looked to be 30 to me, which is 10 rupees off its regular price, and Slamu adds to the potion pool.
Yep, a little bit clearer on that screen for me.
Yuri now taking on the 4-headed Gleeok, takes it out easily.
Confirm Slamu has the Triforce out of level 2. Current Triforce count of 4.
And there's the compass for Fury. He knows where the Triforce is now. Now it's a matter of getting to it.
Well, it's got plenty of keys, but digging for items. Oh, he sees the book.
Sees the book, says no. Ooh, Slamu takes the death. I didn't see what did it, but it's back to start of the dungeon.
He was Dark Nuts.
Yep, the Blue Lagoon room strikes again. And speaking of Blue Lagoon, which is what the Blue Dark Nut rooms are known in the Zelda 1 speedrun, this is a Triforce Blue Lagoon room. Yuck. Fury's probably hoping a clock drops as Bogey finds the bow in 7.
Level 7 not tripping up anybody tonight.
I've seen it. We've seen it plenty of times, trip up runners. I know in past races, even a first Quest 7 has gotten me a couple times. There it is. Fury is the Triforce out of 8. Ties CJ on that regard.
CJ bumped into the magical sword bomb upgrade, but didn't he even try pick up because he knows it's 12.
And Big Slamu found the magical boomerang in level 8, which makes Fury the only one to pick that up on Restream.
So we're down to level 6 and the 2 items in level 4 for impossible important items. 2 of them are the recorder and the power bracelet.
And we have not yet seen level 9, so I'm starting to suspect a potential power bracelet block.
Or we even have a possible recorder block.
Heck, we may even have both for all we know.
But one of them's got to be accessible right now. But as I said, I think I saw 4 popped in by somebody at one point early on the scene. Alright,
This time that's going to be very tough.
This is level 6 that CJ's in right now.
Yep, and Fury's there too. I mean, level 6, no matter how you spin it in first or second quest, is not a fun dungeon. I think it's worse than second quest. And this is why. Vertical shoot room. And one of the things second quest does is walk through walls, which can be very annoying. And that is correct. No mags, just the bomb upgrades. As Bogey is bombing around this 7. Hey, there's the Triforce for 6, and Fury's just gonna grab it. And he's taking off. I do not blame him for this decision, because Second Quest 6 is not fun to dig out at all. We found a staircase in level 6. It's a transport staircase. That's a Second Quest only push block. So when Second Quest rooms are on, that farthest left block in the center row is always going to be pushable. It's always that one if a block's going to be pushable in such a room. Okay, that room that CJ just ducked out of, I'm suspecting has got to have something as Bogey gets a Triforce. The block moves. What do we got here? Another transport staircase. I tell you, this dungeon is giving CJ the workaround here, or rather the runaround. There's Red Ring for Fury.
And Bogey's on this Triforce screen. I can see that that is going to be levels 1, 2, 3, and 8 that he actually has.
Okay, good to know. I believe this room with the fires is likely the Second Quest 6 item.
Or is that 7?
That's the power bracelet in level 6. CJ has it. And I tell you, that thing was buried about as deep in that dungeon as you can go.
has number 5 Triforce for Fury SK, only needing the one out of level 4.
Now, the biggest thing that could hurt Fury is if level 9 is at a power bracelet spot. If that winds up being the case, then the advantage goes to CJ. Otherwise, Fury could be in the driver's seat. Buy medicine before you go. Oh, no, thank you, game. I'm good there. As CJ now has a Triforce. I believe that's out of level 6.
That's where he's been.
And Spectacle Rock is a gambling hall in this sea. And right next door is an open door repair. That honestly seems a little contradictory, game. But oh well, you do you.
So, Proselytination says that the recorder is going to be level 4.
Mm-hmm.
Bogey picks up Triforce level 6. Big Slammo thinks about the book and says no.
Which is the right call. Yeah, Fury's in 4 right now. Now this is a large dungeon, but it has 2 basement items here. As Cherif said, by process of elimination, the recorder has to be here. But there is one other item that is also here. Is it silver arrows? Is it Lord Banana? Or is it the magical key? What do you think, chat?
Big Slammo, Triforce out level 8.
That's 5 for him, and CJ gets the Mag's Bomb upgrade. That's the thing, chat. We do not know where level 9 is, and right now CJ has a bit of an inside track to that by virtue of having the power bracelet. Because if it's at a power bracelet spot, then it's going to be a while for Fury to find it, and Fury has a mugger room that he cannot bomb out of, so he has to take the heart just to escape. Ouch. Yikes.
And not even able to bomb up the top, so heart wasted. That will slow him down if he ever decides to go after that magical bomb upgrade.
Malchior in chat calls out that 9 is power bracelet blocked. That is a major advantage for CJ. As with that bit of knowledge, After he clears 4 and 5, he can go straight to level 9, assuming that either he doesn't find the silver arrows in level 4 or they're in 9. So that play to dig out 6 is going to turn out to be huge for CJ. Emphasis on huge. Great clock drop for Fury. That's going to help him to clear out this room. And it's the Triforce room. So he has all 8. And normally I'd say you'd be able to enter level 9. But that's the thing. It's power bracelet blocked. He has to go back to 6 to dig it out.
Well, I mean, the smart money would have been there. It would have been level 4 dig, since there are 2 items there. But he's got other places to search before he's gonna dig a dungeon. He's gonna dig out this Death Mountain right here, and probably gonna turn up empty because I think we've seen on other runners that it's been empty.
Yeah, this is one of those rare seeds where you're missing a dungeon, and the smart dig would be to dig Death Mountain and all those bomb spots. But unfortunately, this seed is not that seed. And what Fury's going to do as well in terms of clearing the overworld, this is what I typically do in a seed when Cave Shuffle is on. Miss a dungeon or 2, wind up full clearing the overworld.
And he's going to get down to last locations of 5 spots, the recorder and 4 power bracelet spots. And going to eventually have to go dig.
Bogey gives the money option.
CJ's going to give up a heart. Oh, wait, no.
No, he ain't giving up nothing. He's just hitting up and saying no game.
He didn't even try to pay off. He has plenty of money. He could have paid off the mugger to try to bomb up. Which would have failed. And confirming the recorder and level 4.
Bogey hitting it at the same time as CJ. Pretty much. But you were spot on with that call. Because important items can't be in 9. 9. That only spot the recorder could have been was level 4. The question would have been, what staircase is Big Slamu? Not satisfied with this level 5 just yet. And Malchior in chat calling out that if Fury were to dig the recorder out of 4, that could be a false positive, even though Recorder Lake is the one check in a first quest overworld that is recorder blocked.
Yeah, we were messing with a second quest overworld or a mixed one of any type. There are plenty of recorder spots to dig, but not here.
And also more power bracelet spots as well. I believe it's like 10 recorder spots and like 7 power bracelet spots. I got one of those right, I know that. The way I remember it is the recorder's usefulness in second quest overworld in Rando increases tenfold over the first quest.
Big Slamu picking up the Triforce out of level 5. CJ and Bogey still digging, because if the silvers are here. And there's Big Slamu picking up the red ring, upgrading his blue. That blue ring served him well for quite a while, though.
It definitely did. And when the money's there, it can't hurt to have the blue ring, because the defense does help, especially if you have a seed where red ring never turns up.
This will be Fury back in level 4.
And it is the silver arrows in here. So in an interesting twist of events, Chess Jerk and Bogey find the recorder, but Fury, by virtue of getting the silver arrows, I would argue that that puts him right back in this race.
Yeah, so it looks like far left column, either the bottom or second from the bottom room is going to be the our silver arrow location.
My, what a turn of events.
Magical key and a Lord Banana in level 9.
And Fury is going to be the first of our 4 featured runners to dig both items out of level 4. Which, for second quest, to do it that fast is really impressive.
And with all the Triforces, he's going to go find what's under Recorder Lake, and it does not seem like it's going to be level 9. CJ getting his Triforce at a level 4. But without those silver arrows, Big Slamu getting the recorder. Alright, CJ. I think this is the room.
It is, and it is yet another Blue Lagoon guarding something important in this seed.
Alright. Fury back in level 6?
Potentially, unless he's going into 5?
No, he's in 6 right now. It's just,
yeah, the problem is, as CJ now gets the silver arrows and enters Triforce in go mode, is that it's a long walk to get to the back of the dungeon. However, Chess Jerk still has to get the Triforce out of level 5 as Bogey gets the Triforce out of level 4. So it really is a question of who gets to what point first is really going to decide who has an advantage heading into level 9. That is a second quest only room that you see Fury in, doing a ladder clip to get over that double block wide moat. Big question now for CJ is how long does it take him to get the Triforce?
CJ's done some reasonable digging out of level 5, so shouldn't be a terrible number of places to dig yet.
There it is, guarded by a manhandler, and with that, CJ is going to be off to level 9, and Fury now finding the power bracelet. But here's the thing, Fury still has to find the correct spot to use the power bracelet in. We know it's the spot by start. Fury does not know that, so he has a 25% chance at best of getting it right.
Well, it aided by the star screen is vanilla, so where are you going to go first?
Goes to the one nearby, which makes sense from a mathematics standpoint, but nope. And now Fury's heading right for the one by start, so he finds it second try. Well, second guess anyway. Now he's in level 9, which, knowing what we know, and Fury's not going to have much of an advantage here, folks, as here comes CJ. You've got 6 sets of transport staircases, and 2 basement items. What you're looking for is a roar and a door. The roar being the room next to the beast.
You know what I like here? CJ has 16 bombs.
Chat hears roar. So now we also have a single shutter door that stays closed when the room is clear. Likewise, said room gets cleared. I think Fury hears it too.
Bogey getting his Triforce out of level 5. Or, no, that was 5. That was, Good Triforce. But it wasn't 8.
CJ gets around the Patra, down the staircase, and chat has pointed out that we have already heard the roar. Far right column, 1 down from the top. I believe it is Fury who heard that. Has CJ gotten to that point yet? It's oftentimes the challenge with these. So it's the underneath route instead of the up top route. Sometimes you gotta throw the underneath pass and not the deep one, but I digress. Fury takes a death. Also worth noting that because it's first quest 9, there are rooms that are dark naturally.
Plus the rooms that can, that do not show up on the map.
Agreed. The eyes of the skull could potentially hold a secret. And old man, I just want to tell you, your hints are vanilla and they stink. CJ may be on a path here, we don't know yet. Fury working his way north, I think he might have found a path. But nope, he's found a staircase and is gonna take it before going to the north there. Here come the danger noodles, Landmola's being native to level 9. I'm pretty sure Fury and CJ just high-fived over the past few minutes. I think Fury's got the path to it, just has to break out from this dig dogger. Or rather that... whatchamacallit. Oh wow, this could be, right now, could be Fury's game to lose. As I said dig dogger, I meant like, but that doesn't matter, because here's Ganon! Gonna be 15 hits with the wood sword. A Hyrule driver will do 1 heart of damage. And it's a magic stare to Ganon. Potentially to both. Fury going for the potion. This is a respectable strategy and I appreciate it.
It was only a wood sword. That's still a lot of hits if you can be bouncing around all the time.
That's right, and getting Ganon in a stun lock is not easy, folks. And just as I say that, 4, 5, 6, 7, and that's it. Down goes Ganon. We got bacon, and Fury has the Triforce of power. Checks the room to the south because Zelda can be in an adjacent room. But with that key door there, we know that Patra to the south, that's not the direct room, but each one, that could be a different room. Meanwhile, CJ is almost there. Does he realize it? Oh wait, he's just trying to fight his way through, being smart about it as well, clearing enemies out. Fury's found the way! Get your GG's in chat for Fury SK, who takes the win on Restream.
And I think, based on that location, CJ's about to find the girl to the north.
Yep, he's found the girl and is about to find the pig. Our winner tonight was Thurwolf, who finished first place with a time of 1 hour 12 flat. More on the finishing times in a moment, because here's Gannon. Three hits, 4 hits, 5, 6, 7. CJ's getting this locked down. And he gets it. CJ gets the bacon.
Knows
And
the
knows
path.
where it is. It's a matter of time now. Meanwhile, Eat My Steel finished second with a 1:13.54, sniping Fury SK with a 1:13.57. For third, Homer J Smash in fourth with a 1:14.11. And right there, get your GG's in chat for Chess Jerk, who finished with a time of 1 hour, 15 minutes, 17 seconds.
Big Slamu picking up that Triforce in level 4. Just needs to go get that power bracelet and Triforce out of level 6. And maybe the silver arrows back in here in 4 that are in this room right here. Bogey getting his level 8 Triforce, completing the Triforce of Wisdom. Needs to go find the silvers and the power bracelet.
Yep, fetus strength was required for this seed, as we are now joined by Fury SK, who got the win on the restream. GG on a seed that was certainly not easy, but was well played all the same. We are also joined by Chess Jerk. GG, CJ, you two brought it right down to the wire, as you were both there in level 9.
GG,
Thank you very much. Sorry, Kairos, go ahead.
GG, sirs.
Ah, thank you. Yeah, I felt good when I entered 9 and no one had finished yet, but it looks like I took the wrong turn in 9, and that cost me a few places, but what can you do?
Yeah, I got cost second place by Pancake, so it's all good.
Yeah, those things do happen. Now, I gotta back it up a little bit to before you entered 9. Because, CJ, you were the first of our runners to dig the power bracelet out of the back of level 6.
Okay, that's understandable.
Now, as you were looking for the silvers, Fury had already found them and had to go back to 6 to get the power bracelet. And by the time it was all said and done, Fury was first into 9 by, I'd say, a mere 5 to 10 seconds. So it really came down to level 9 today.
Yeah, it's I think my unfortunate death early, near where level 4 was, probably caused that. Because I think if I had not died there, I would have had silvers much, much, much earlier than I did.
Yeah, I didn't even have silvers leaving 4 the first time. I went back looking for my way into 9, so got kind of lucky that silvers were to the left there.
Yeah. Yeah, I went through all of like 4 rooms without looking in that room in 4. And finding the Triforce and already had the other item, I thought, I got like 4 rooms left, I might as well get this other item, and there it was right at the start. Fantastic.
Yeah, my theory was we have TA, Thurwolf, and a whole bunch of names of players that are better than me, or, I'm not quite there yet against them, I guess. And I figured, what the heck, there's a good chance the silvers are 9 at this point, because I think I had it down to power bracelet, flute, silvers, and then 2 remaining items, and so 66% chance they were in 9 by the time I was going to dive 9 looking for them. So I guess in a way the power bracelet saved me from a long dig.
Yeah, I was the same way, because I knew Recorder was in 4 before finding it, because I was down to that and silvers and the 2 items in 9. So, again, I had the same 66% chance that I could have easily just gone from 4 to 9 and took the chance and would have lost. So that's rando.
Yep, certainly is rando for you, no doubt about that. So now that we are at the end of Champion's Choice, what are your thoughts on this particular season of the format?
I didn't think this flag was actually that impactful because the palettes weren't shuffled. So as long as you could understand which quest was first and which was second and or shapes, you had a pretty good idea of where you're going. So my flag to really mess with people didn't end up messing up too much after all.
It did a little bit for us. I mean, we saw we knew the pallets weren't shuffled either, but it threw us off. It's like until we realized, oh, we're on second quest on the first half, and like that's mixed. It's like, all right, now we know.
And also, my choice ended up not mattering either, because for the second week in a row, hints were vanilla. Could have sworn this game was random, but whatever.
Big Slammo picking up final Triforce piece, level 6.
Yeah, I mean, the same person rolled it both weeks, so just blame that.
Could ask Fred about it just to be on the safe side. I kid.
Should have gone for my initial choice, TJ. I suggested deceptive.
I know. I should have committed to a choice instead of letting the game choose.
Because I mean, we could have had like blank.
I'm very sad that I apparently did not win the race in hearts. Slamu has 15. I only had 14. I'm kind of sad. Of course, this would have required me finding a heart container in a staircase in 9, and I was not ready to dig 5.
No,
Looking
there's
for
no
anything.
The ladder house.
Oh, it's on right. The hearts. Yeah, that's right. I'm sorry. Which heart did I skip then?
It had been in the dungeons, or unless you didn't find all the take any's.
Oh, I have a take any left. Yeah, you're right. That's it. Yeah, I have all of Death Mountain left to dig, so it's probably up there.
Yeah, it was. As Fury wound up full clearing the rest of the overworld that he could, but leaving minus, 2 power bracelet spots that were not level 9.
Right. Yeah, no, I have all of Death Mountain, besides level 4 and the Take Any Road, and Recorder Lake, which I knew had nothing because the Recorder had to be in 4, and that was my last dungeon. And oddly enough, the Potion Shop bomb spot, which I never got back to with bombs, and the Power Bracelet spot above it. That's all I have left.
I think my favorite moment of the seed was probably the money-making game plus 50 right next to the candle shop, since I hadn't found any large secrets yet. I was trying to find my way through enough money to actually buy a candle, since I couldn't find any take any ones either.
That's funny, you did the
on 30.
You did the same thing, except I gambled twice and lost twice, so I had no money.
Although
and then I found red candles, so I was like, oh, I guess it saved me money. So how about that?
Although a small and a medium is enough to buy a candle this seed.
This is true. There's the money galore, and I bought what? A bomb upgrade, some bombs. I bought arrows. I mean, that's it. I think didn't buy a ring, didn't buy a candle.
I bought candle, I bought blue ring, and I bought bait. Which did not end up being... It didn't end up in the way, in particular, as long as you had ladder to get around.
Our double bait block from last week evened out with this week. We're averaging 1 bait block per week.
And we even had 2 bait block rooms this week.
We found them both, but neither was required. Oh well. I did feel good when I found ladder almost instantly, and then used that to find red candle, saving me from having to buy a blue one, and then finding the wand in 3 without needing the bait. So I felt, and red ring instantly in 5. I mean, having those 4 items in the first 20 minutes, it felt really good. I was ready to go. Just had to find dungeons.
I was the opposite of you. I think I was 33 minutes in before I got the first Triforce, and I think the only thing I found early was the Bloomerang out of 8.
Ah.
Yeah, we know. See, CJ, he got the ladder real quick, so that definitely helped getting some of the early Triforces.
Yeah, 1 was entirely ladder blocked, so that helped too.
1 was ladder blocked, 7 was ladder or bait blocked until you got one or the other, and you could get around
yeah, that's
it.
true.
There's another dungeon that I was blocked out of. I think it was 6, kind of, but it was also just straight Wizrobe and key block too, and I didn't want to deal with it early.
Yeah, I had what was my high in keys? I think 13, and I ended up with 1. So
We
that was
noticed the 13.
yeah. I even skipped a key because I thought at 13, okay, I have enough, and then I'm going through 9 just willy nilly opening key doors. I
Well, you
thought
might have
I got,
found.
I got
Yeah,
down
might
to
have been. You might have found the magical key.
This is true. I knew it was in there. I think I got down to 3, and I thought maybe I should just stop opening. Just try bombing some walls instead. What a great idea! Of course, if only I had known. If I had just taken the first staircase, that would have led to the entire answer, and I didn't do that. So
Yeah, the first staircase gave you the roar, but it didn't
Yep.
give you direct access, and then I think it was the second staircase that eventually led you on the way. The third staircase may have, but I was too busy dying in the room before
the
getting
third
far enough to know.
staircase took you toward the middle, which wasn't very helpful. I actually walked to his room because I went straight up, and then left 1, up 2, found her room, and then right 2 to his room.
CJ.
Yeah, the second staircase, I guess you could have gone like in a circuitous route, left, down, right over to Ganon.
Hey, ZJ.
Yep.
Hey,
Big Slimbo has a full brick of hearts now.
I am proud of him. He is the true winner of this race. Not gonna lie. I'm gonna undone and forfeit right now in honor of that. Is he gonna let me do that? Probably. No, well, that's okay. I can't actually do that. I gotta save my fake internet points. But in spirit, we all knew that the true winner is Slammin. 'Cause gotta have heart.
That's all you need is art.
All you need is heart. Do 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 do. Alright, I'm gonna stop that before I get arrested for bad singing.
Oh yeah, finding the power bracelet in level 6.
That gets him to 9, but I don't think he has the silvers. Big Slamu does, but the Wizrobes are causing trouble, as they do.
Thank you to our tracker for changing my status to forfeit. I appreciate that. Thank you. It is noted. Thank you. Worth it. Which I assume our tracker is Freedom Fighter.
It is indeed.
Okay.
We got Freedom Fighter behind the scenes.
Paying attention to the actions of us. Bogey is doing what I should have done in 9. Unfortunately, without the silvers, it's not going to get very far.
Only has
Right.
1 bomb, though, so that's going to make exploration difficult.
Yeah, there were a lot of bomb holes trying to get through 9 for sure. And key doors. And Wizrobes. Also, I think I quintuple dipped 5 because I went in once for the red ring, and then went a second time and realized, yeah, these Wizrobes are annoying. I'm coming back later. Figured I'd leave that one for last. I got lucky, I think, on where the Triforce was. Triforce could have been in a much worse spot in 5.
Could have been up in the spiral staircase room up top. That would have been
Yeah,
amazing.
I think I saved out of that room when I got red bubbled, and I thought, yeah, I had like 1 bomb left, I think, and decided I'm coming back later.
Yeah, I got lucky. The blue bubble was a bro, and I got to ride the blue bubble basically all the way around the spiral and get out with my sword still.
Nice.
I also had a potion because money was not much of an obstacle
Abundant.
at all. Yeah.
Abundant.
Yeah,
to say-
this seed money was in an insane abundance, kind of like a Link Between Worlds.
Yeah, we're gonna need an extra bite in the rupee count for this seed.
Yeah, I
could have had 500 or so rupees probably.
I haven't saved that rupee boss room in 7 just in case I needed to farm rupees since I already had my blue ring purchase and I thought I might need bait fairly quickly after.
Makes sense. I probably did the same, although unintentionally. But it figures this happens in a seed where you don't have to buy a candle. Or much else. I was sad because I only have, I think, I don't know, 2 rooms unfound in 4, and one of them is the second bomb upgrade, and I would have bought that in a heartbeat. Yeah, it's probably that room right in the middle that I tried to get into from 2 different directions and couldn't get to. That's probably it.
And speaking of get into, Bogey has found Zelda's room, but no Zelda. Big Slamu finding the power bracelet. And what you were describing, CJ, is a case of the best way to answer it, the game knows.
That it does. It proves itself over and over again. We know this.
Now Big Slamu finds the potion shop. And Bogey's found Lord Banana. All hail. Had to be said.
All hail. We should ask Fury's opinion on the wooden boomerang.
He already found his magical boomerang. He was the only one to pick it up on Restream.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was supposed to be shocked. Sorry. I can't believe it.
Yeah, it was good in the first 15 minutes, and then it was good firewood after.
I mean, you did use it to kill those gels in that one shoot room.
Yeah, I got a little creative with that one. I got annoyed with having to basically walk through there, even though I guess the staircase was the easy way. I figured I'd block the pathway and sword it and then boomerang him to death.
So here's the situation Bogey is in, and I'm basing a lot of this off of what I see on the tracker. 2 rooms away from Ganon, but no silvers.
Yep.
It's fairly unfortunate that he also missed the red ring. Just went the wrong way. He went left first in 5.
That's another potential dungeon to have to dig for the silvers.
At least it'll be a quick dig.
And Slamu's coming into 9.
And he's already got Big Bogey's also got the recorder already out of 4, so might be encouraged to search other places as well.
Big Slamu opting to up A, find a different route, because, that blue Wizrobe room looked nasty.
In the meantime, we got Shaddy in 6th place with a time of 1:23:59. Adirondack Rick 7th with a 1:28:11, and Sis Crusher in 8th, 1:31:53.
Now, Bogey also being down to 1 key isn't going to help unless he finds the any key in here, which is somewhere. We haven't seen it yet.
Which he'll pick up since he finds it and then leaves.
Well, there's a key, just not the A key. There's a Patra. He's going to try and make a move. He does, and that's a transport. Big Slamu had to step out momentarily due to no bombs. And he's getting right back in there. Ooh, shoot. The old vertical shoot room in 9. And the Danger Noodle snipe bogey before he can even block clip. You hate to see it.
Yeah, that might have been, that's definitely going to be destination next again, because maybe that's where the magical key is. To let him know that let's get out of Dodge, come back later.
Personally, with his rupee count, I'd be going for getting a blue ring in this situation, but that's just me.
All right, well, I'm going to take off. Thanks for the commentary and tracking, and Fury, GG. And Happy New Year to everyone. And see you next week.
Happy New Year, CJ.
Thank you.
Yep, GG, CJ, and I'll go ahead and follow suit and let you guys go. Thanks.
All right.
All
See ya.
right, fairly well.
Alright, GG's, Happy New Year. So, let's take a moment to reset where we're at. Both runners in level 9. The big difference is that Bogey does not have the silver arrows. Big Slamu does. And Slamu's only a few rooms away from where he needs to be, but he takes a different turn. I mean, that path is nasty, but I don't think he has another option as Bogey goes down again.
Yep, Big Slamu was just in the room that would have opened up after killing Ganon. But then proceeded to go the wrong way away from the pig. You can see Bogey's map has a lot more coverage than Big Slamu.
Ooh, and Bogey taking another death. At what point do you consider leaving level 9 to just search elsewhere?
I think he's just gonna force it and get that get that magical key before he leaves.
Well, he doesn't know that. He might be thinking silvers are still in here, but
Right. I mean that's his thought is he's gonna stick it here, get that item, which is just gonna end up being the magical key.
I mean, it'll help with the one thing, and that's key count, and that's about it. Not what he's after.
Yep.
Big Slamu taking out a Patra. Understand why. That was a single shutter door room, but it popped open. I mean, it is Zelda's room, but she's not there. This is not a good position for Bogey to be in, as it's a Patra that is going gyroscopic ad infinitum. This is going to be a very difficult situation to work out of, and isn't able to.
I think this is that staircase that Bogey just went in a couple deaths ago. That Slamu just passed through. And meanwhile, we got Mr. Dunlow finishing in 9th place with a time of 1:35.36.
Now the keys at Big Slamoo are picking up are helping, but what's not helping is running out of bombs.
Yeah, we got a couple bomb sources in level 9, but they have not been especially forthcoming.
And sometimes level 9 is like that.
So, does Petra have the map? Alright, Big Slamoo, what we got? A transport.
That was a transport staircase that was tripping Bogey up.
Yep, and a double single block.
I believe he found an alternate, albeit very convoluted, long way around to Ganon. And he did, ladies and gentlemen. Here's Ganon. Now for Big Slamoo, same deal. Needs the 15 hits with the wood sword. Already up to 3 as Bogey goes down.
Got a little bit of a stun lock here. Looking solid.
It's about halfway there, I think. Big Slamoo not getting lucky with where the pig goes after the hit. And there it is. Big Slamoo has smacked down Ganon, got his bacon, and now takes the turn to the left, sees the Patra.
Just go left.
Yep, all you gotta do is go left at this point, and that's it. Bogey taking another death. Well, chat, get your GGs in chat for Slamoo. Slamoo, what are you doing? That door popped open.
He didn't see it.
Did he not see it? That's
He
the
didn't
only
see
thing
it.
I can think of.
Come on, go back. Go back.
Or did it now just click?
Yeah, there we go. Shutter door open.
Gets caught by the like, although that might be a blessing with how these Wizrobes are treating Big Slamoo for open season target practice. You get your GGs in chat for Big Slamoo, who has wrapped up 3rd on Restream and 10th overall with a time of 141.49. So now Bogey back at it on the hunt for what he needs. And we didn't mention this, the recorder theme tonight was the Proto Man theme from Mega Man 3. A lot of fantastic games on the NES, and the Mega Man series as a whole really carved out a good following on that platform. If you're going to start with one, I recommend Mega Man 2 though, because the first Mega Man it can get a little rough, just saying.
And Bogey picking up another bomb upgrade. Is over 12 hearts. Bomb problems no more, and we are joined by Big Slamoo. GG, sir.
Thanks. I figured you guys wanted to see everything that was going on in that seed, so I figured I'd collect it all.
I think we'll start off with let's see, a comment of 16 hearts, 16 bombs, 0 skill.
That's the way I felt tonight. I did not play well.
I mean, there's definitely some rough spots. I mean, you were definitely stymied by the lack of a wood sword to begin with.
Yeah, I think it wasn't quite last check, but it was pretty close to the last check.
Now, on the plus side, you did have silver arrows before going into 9. Bogey did not find those yet. Wow, that power bracelet location, the far back at Second Quest 6. Yikes! I thought that was gross.
Yeah, that was pretty trolly. I mean, I only had 6 or 7 spots left outside of the power bracelet spots. So I'm like, I'm going to check them all and then I'll come back because I had the recorder. The trick was knowing how to use the recorder because apparently I had issues with that too.
For me, that's par for the course.
And Bogey has decided I had enough with level 9. I'm going to see if I can find these silvers elsewhere. And jumps in level 5, immediately finds the red ring, which will make everything a lot easier.
Yeah, because without a ring, level 9 was absolutely giving Bogey the business.
Yeah, Wizrobes, Wood Sword, no ring. That'd be miserable. I had a tough enough time with a red ring.
Most danger noodles.
Also, in level 9, we noticed that you made the right turn and were right outside Zelda's room, and you turned right back. Was that an honest brain cramp on your part, or were you trying to dive away from the enemies?
No, my brain was just not firing on all cylinders. I made, I think, a room and a half, and I'm like, wait, that popped. I turn around, and there it is.
Yep.
Happens to all of us.
You were in that room much earlier, just didn't clear it out, so you wouldn't have seen the door stay shut at that time.
Yeah, that was a ton of diamond staircases in 9. We walk in, there's 3, and I think I saw 4 or 5 more. Every single one of them was guarded by Wizrobes, and then, yeah.
And Bogey Smalls has found the silver arrows right at the beginning.
And he bumped the staircase out of the room, although I think that was more or less his version of that emote, Zelda 1 style, because there are no treasure chests in Zelda 1, it's just staircases. Just taking a guess at that. So, Slamu, thoughts overall on the Champion's Choice flag sets, on how the flags went?
I think it proves to me that I need to learn what flags mean, because I didn't think that we could have... I thought we were half shapes, half first or second quest. So when I deduced that we were back half first quest, and then I found the capital E, I was super confused.
Yeah, so the way that flag works is when it's a mixed dungeon setup, it can be either first quest for 1 through 6, or through 7 and 9. So basically, the flags could either be first, second, or shapes for either 1 through 6, and then 7 through 9 could be something totally different.
So what this one is the 1 through 6 and the 7 through 9 are going to be different, and shapes is available as one of those options. If it were, if it was like could be complete first quest or complete second quest and all the combinations, that would be random. And then there's also random no shapes, where it could be whatever with no shapes.
Yeah, I don't know why I assumed that one of the first half or back half had to be shapes, but I just wasn't, again, not firing on all cylinders tonight.
Hey, it happens to the best of us. 'Cause I know I've had seeds where, personally, my mind just goes beep. Speaking of beep, that is Bogey taking out Ganon.
Oh,
He's
fire.
lighting the Triforce of Power on fire in disgust, and I love it.
Oh, and a bombs. before he decides, like, okay, I'm done.
Okay, that was awesome.
All right, Bogey goes to the south, checks out that those Wizrobes, leaves another bomb behind.
Absolute disgust. And personally, I love it.
And he sees the open door.
And he takes it all the way in. Get your GGs in chat for Bogey, who is just not happy with Zelda at all, taking it all out of his system.
What a show.
My goodness, this is literally a... Is he gonna shoot all his arrows? Are you serious? What? What is he doing? Oh my goodness.
Alright, I think he's about done now.
No, I don't think he done yet. I think that's going about the pace as an SMB one-timer.
He's got one more bomb to go.
Oh my lord. I've not... And I thought it was... Oh, okay. Bogey. Okay. You went for the nice total. Yeah. I see what you did there, Bogey. Get your GGs in chat for Bogey, who has wrapped it up on Restream and finished with an 11th place time of 1 hour, 50 minutes, 29 seconds.
And,
oh my goodness.
And Bogey will not be joining us tonight. He's gonna work that all out.
Yeah, he definitely worked it all out for sure by all the rage bombs and arrows to be had. And I thought we only saw that in Zelda 3 Rando or SMZ 3. I guess not.
Big Slimo, you got anything else you wanna add, comment on? Well, this is gonna about.
No, just a big thank you to you guys for putting it on, and at least I beat Bogey, who probably took 15 minutes to 15-minute break in the middle seat, so I got there.
I don't think it was a 15-minute break. It was probably more like a 1-minute break at one point, but whatever. It's all done with now, and hey, there's always next week. Who knows what's going to happen?
So this will conclude our Champions Choice Series, Season 2, where we've gone through different flags being modified by the winner each week. I'm sure the Champions Choice will return again, but next we'll have another flag set that these runners will enjoy.
Oh, absolutely. And looking at the schedule for tomorrow, Speed Gaming is back on the air at 1 p.m. Eastern with Super Mario Galaxy action, as well as some... no, that's today's schedule. Excuse me. Oops, it hadn't switched over, even though my clock had. Oh well. Nobody's perfect. So 9 a.m. for Super Mario Galaxy. As well as 10 a.m. And then we have a pretty sizable gap until 8 p.m. for A Link to the Past Rando League action, as well as SMZ3 Hard Logic at 9. Should be A Link to the Past Rando Daily Race in there, but we'll get that sorted out later, because more stuff is going to get added to the schedule, so stay tuned to speedgaming.org/schedule for all the recent schedule updates.